Hey there everybody. I thought I would make this video to show you guys how to use the align tools to create some textures, some gridded textures and stuff like that, just to make your life easier. I hope it helps. Okay, so what I want to do now is create a couple of grids just using straight lines, and then show you how you can use the align and distributions tools to keep the spaces even. So I'm going to use just a straight line over here on the left, straight line tool. I'm going to click shift and then drag so that it stays perfectly vertical. Change my line, or the stroke rather, to black. Just leave it at this line weight, that's fine. Ooh, let's delete that. So I'm going to click on this line, hit option, shift, I have to duplicate it. Do the same thing one more time, and since I've done that, I'm now going to hit Command Z, or Command D rather, for duplicate over and over again, just to keep creating my lines. Alright, so just randomly I'm going to move a couple so that my distribution's not that even and it looks kind of janky. So okay, so let's just say that you created some lines and this is what the product you have right now, and you want to even this up. All you'd have to do is select them all, which will align up here or align in your toolbox, or object align here. If you hit this, you'll get all the options that come open. So the first thing I'll do is align them at the top, and since this time I want to distribute the space evenly this way horizontally, I'm going to choose this horizontal distribute space. You can see how nicely it placed all of those. Let's go back. I'm going to duplicate this once, and maybe one more time. Okay, so again, if I want to distribute the spaces between them evenly this direction, I go to horizontal. And since I want to create a grid, I'm just going to go straight for horizontal vertical grid this time. I'm going to turn this using my shift key so that I know I'm getting straight perpendicular 90-degree turn. And this time I'm going to go to align and distribute vertically, and they'll do the same thing. So after I've done this, I can group them together. I can change the length. And there I have a good grid with good spacing. So that's just a vertical horizontal grid. If I wanted to create something maybe like an X pattern at a 45-degree, I would do this. So I'm going to duplicate this so I can have both this direction and this direction. I'm going to group these together, hold my shift key, and then turn these to the very first tick, and I know that that's a 45-degree angle. Then I'm going to use my align tool to align them at the top. You can see the result I get here. I did not do my distribution evenly here, and I'm actually not sure if it'll work better right now or previous to this step, so I'm going to try it. Go to align horizontal, and look at that, it worked perfectly. So now I have a good even pattern, but I have them set on a 45-degree angle. And now I want to do the same thing, but in the other direction. So this one way is to do the same thing, turn it using shift so it goes to the 45, align it at the top or the bottom, either or, and distribute horizontally. I'm going to group this, move it out of the way, group these if I haven't, I don't remember. And then I can place these on top of each other and move them around. And there I have a good pattern. And so obviously this isn't square, but I can clip that off or use the Pathfinder tools or a lot of other ways to put this in a shape that I want, which is square. But I won't get into that now. If you do need that, we can go over some of the past videos I put out, because it does include the tools that you would use. Hope this helps, and that's it.